First of all, I would like to thank Activities Committee. I think this is a brilliant idea. My first day was very challenging for me, to be very candid with you. On that day, I had to take my final paper of MBA. I worked here for half day and then went for the exams.
Honestly speaking, I was so nervous on my first day because it was my first job right after I graduated from the university, and I had no clue what I'm going to do.
It was an environment like a call center. I never supposed that I would spend 10 years in the company like this, but the way it grows, it very much impressive.
I was working as a contractual employee for about 2 months, and it was about 1.5 months when I got the offer letter of SNL, and I didn't get my pay. So I came in, and now you can imagine that what sort of feeling I would have had at that point in time.
It was my first job, and still was very nervous and confused. When I entered the fourth floor in the right wings, we have only 15 people, and batch of 7 or 8, I guess, people joined in SNL.
First day was exciting. After graduating, coming to the first job, it's almost exciting.
One thing that I remember is that he asked me a question to which I'm not sure I was able to give a very convincing answer. So the question was, Faisal, why should I hire you over somebody else waiting outside? And I don't know what the right answer could have been, but I think what I answered to him was that, Munib, I can do whatever anybody else can do for you. I can do the same, and you can test me for that.
For a minute I thought that maybe I came at a wrong place and honestly I had no idea whether I'm gonna stay here for next 10 months. But working with SNL is such an amazing experience that I can't believe now that it's already a decade.
5 सितंबर 2005 में जो है ना क्या कहते हैं हमने SNL ज्वाइन किया था, और दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट डे एट SNL, ठीक है। और मैं इस्लामाबाद भी फर्स्ट टाइम ही आया था, तो I was really confused.
When I joined in the office, it was a newly construction building, and it was a new office. And just like you can see, especially the thing which I surprised is the 2 LCDs. This is the most like different thing from the other offices. But I haven't seen such kind of thing.
जब मैं पहले दिन स्टार्ट किया तो मैंने ये समझा कि ये लोग भी आज पहले दूसरा दिन है, तो मैंने काम किया तो काम ठीक चल पड़ा.
From day one, SNL's performance management philosophy and growth-oriented approach towards its employee, that's what helped me to stick here. I think I spent 1/3 of my professional life with SNL.
I think it's the work. It's the work. My work has always been challenging. It has been exciting, challenging and rewarding.
We help SNL to achieve business-related goals, and SNL help us to achieve our professional and personal goals. So I lost my hair in last 10 years, but when I look at the achievements I got, SNL gave me, I feel like it's a fair deal.
There are a lot of things, but one thing which really strikes me hard is the culture of continuous improvement. That is something which I really value, and I think which has been a great motivation for me over the years.
I believe the answer that I'm going to provide, that's going to be the same for every other employee who works here, the supportive and friendly environment that we have here. And the other important thing for me was the challenging environment, and obviously the teams that I work with.
In short word, SNL kept me motivated and directed, and it challenged me day in and day out. That's why I'm very passionate about working in SNL.
There are a lot of things, but mainly it's like career development, learning and growth opportunities. You can learn anything what you want, which helps you in developing your career.
Every day brings its own challenges and opportunities. I think that just sort of helps you stay connected. So tomorrow is going to be different than today at SNL, and something has to be new tomorrow.
The most special thing is the culture of transparency, openness, recognition, and paper performance. In last 10 years being an employee, I always feel valued and included, and I must say that I really love SNL.
The thing which differentiates from the other offices, which I really love in SNL, is a friendly environment.
Biggest milestone in the history of SNL, we are going to officially close our deal with McGraw Financial. And second, that's from my personal life, today is my marriage anniversary. So that's interesting.
I'm not really sure if this is really a funny story, but since, as I said, I had no clue what I'm going to do, my family and my friends always ask me what this company does and what is your job. And unfortunately, I was never able to explain that. As a result, at one point, I decided to quit this job.
We were given an assignment to enter financial data from document to Excel, but we used to copy data from West, right? We were actually cheating. So we tried to cheat. Suddenly, Naveed Saab, who was director at that time, came in and shouted to everybody who is using West for the assignment. So he was shouting to everybody, and we were shocked that भाई उनको कैसे पता चल गया.
It was 2 to 3 weeks when I joined back in SNL in 2005. I and my friend Shahid Anjum were sitting outside on a break, and in front of our office there is a city credit card office. So one of the ladies came out and she was shaking hand with different people. We have 4 or 5, and when she gone to the Shahid Lala side, and he said Assalamu alaikum, and he said no, and then Shahid said uff khuda ka shukar aaj bach gaya hu, haath mein la rahi thi mere sath. That was a funny story that I remember.
Funny story, I do not remember any funny story, but one thing I remember is that 10 years back, whenever there's a downtime, we had a special Bengali samosa party. And believe me, unlike now, there were so many downtimes, rather fun times.
जब मैं फर्स्ट ज्वाइन हुआ था तो बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड पर्सन था, जो है ना क्या कहते हैं, ठीक है. और हमारी जब इनिशियल ट्रेनिंग कंप्लीट हुई तो उसके बाद जो है ना हमारी सीटिंग अरेंजमेंट जो है ना क्या कहते हैं सेट हुई, ठीक है. तो जब मैंने अपनी सीट देखी तो मेरी सीट जो है ना क्या कहते हैं, उस टाइम हमारे उसमें समीना सैफ होती थी जो हमारी टीम लीडर थी, ठीक है. उसके साथ जो है ना मेरी सीट रख दी, ठीक है. तो मैं काफ़ी जो है ना सरप्राइज़ हुआ कि वो ये क्या जो है ना क्या कहते हैं कि लड़की के साथ मेरी सीट जो है ना
एक लड़के ने मुझसे जुशांदा मांगा तो मैंने ठंडे पानी से जुशांदा उसको पिला दिया.
Critical part of my life.
I love SNL.
Simply, it's a life for me.
For me, SNL is a passion.
SNL definitely is a family to me.
SNL is a paradise for the person who want to build a career.
SNL for me is my second home.
I love SNL.
SNL is just like my friend.
SNL का मतलब है कि मेरा दूसरा घर है.
Thank you very much. At the end, I wish happy 10th anniversary to all SNLers.